And we are back. So it's been a minute. I did not check my audio levels. I did not intend to just stop posting. I know I only have like 80 something subscribers. I was in a groove up until about end of March. And then I took a trip for my birthday to Vegas. And then I took a trip to Utah. And I shot all these photos and videos and content. And there's just still so much stuff that I wanted to go through that I never really got a chance to sit down. Because then after April, I got a 3-week freelance gig. And then the other bigger thing was I landed on another scripted TV show. And I started that early June. So my whole, basically the groove that I was in is basically got very disrupted. And I was trying to like shoot videos when I was up at my parents' because I was freelancing up by their house. So I was staying with them during the week and then coming back to Orange County on the weekends. And I just couldn't do it. I was like coming home from work, super tired, wasn't in the mood, none of that. So I had like a couple of videos that I'd shot before I left that I had one completely cut and edited. I just needed to throw in some B-roll shots and then it was good to go. And I ended up never doing that. And then just life took over. So I'm trying to build back the groove. My fiance, because I recently got engaged. My fiance has been out for school. She works in education. So she's been out for the summer. So she's been at home pretty much every day this week. So it's hard for me to shoot videos. And I've also been very busy on the show that I'm on. So basically from 9 a.m. till literally just got off. So it's 8 p.m. So it's just been hard to get into the groove of things. When she does go back to school, I could probably shoot stuff on my lunch break. But right now that she's been home, I kind of just spend time with her on my lunch break. And then we're going up there this week for 4th of July. And just after the 4th, we'll be kind of settled for a few weeks. And then we're taking a big family trip to St. George, Utah, which I just visited on my trip back in April and I loved. But we were only there for one night. So I'm really excited to go for a whole week. That's really exciting. That's from my parents' 50th anniversary. So I'm really excited about that. I'm not going to try to promise myself that I'm going to make all these videos and shoot photos. And I'm going to shoot video. I'm going to do a lot of photos. And I do want to get a lot of the content that I didn't get when I was there back in April. Especially since I went dune bugging and my battery I forgot the battery for my camera. So all I had was my film camera and one lens. So, yeah, I have no idea. I just feel like chatting. I just feel like, also I want to show off my office a little bit. We just repainted it and I finally went, the previous walls were just basically a pure white wall. And this was very much a nice redesign. It's a really cozy space now, which I spend a lot of time working here on my TV show. So it's nice to have a place that I actually enjoy being in. Like this is my space that I curated on my own. So I also have this beautiful green rug that I think really ties the room together. Big Lebowski reference. That I'm really excited about. So I think it's very warm and cozy now. Which I really like. So I'm excited about that. I just felt like I was in such a good groove. And I still have a lot of stuff from Vegas. Like I have a 36 frames series that I wanted to do where I shot the on-camera B-roll POV with the stills and I have the film developed and things like that. And I have a lot of stuff that I just wanted to like shoot and edit. And I couldn't, like I really couldn't find a minute to just sit down and just work on it. Like my life got so busy. When I was working, freelancing at a company Monday to Friday for 6 months, I had complete structure. And then all of a sudden that freelance gig went away and I lost all my structure. So it's just a lot going on. And then I got engaged a few weeks ago. So that was very stressful having to plan that. It was a beautiful engagement. I'm still waiting on the photos and I'm really excited about those photos. The photographer shot film and digital on a medium format Hasselblad camera, which I'm really excited to see those final images. So there's a lot going on and I'm just now feeling like I'm getting back settled into my space, especially when we painted the whole house. The whole house was upside down. Like my office was a mess and then the living room, everything was a mess. So I feel like we've settled and I have an idea of where I want to take this channel. I think for these next few weeks in July, I'm going to do a lot of talking head videos. And then I have this idea for another series that are going to be like weekly short films of me working on scripted TV shows. But I'm kind of waiting until August for that to kind of kick in. I still have stuff that I haven't even gotten to which drives me crazy because I had so many ideas. I had so many, I was operating under the assumption that I was not going to get the show that I'm on. So I was really planning like a strategy for this channel to really grow it, to see if I can make it like my full-time income, which I want it to be an additional income stream. But it's not a setback. It's just I have a detour right now, which is I have guaranteed work on a TV show for a big streamer for the next 5.5 months. So, and I want to parlay that into future work as well, because at the end of the day, that's what pays my bills. That's what pays me well. But at the same time, I also want to do this still. So I'm just trying to navigate the new waters of being really busy on a scripted show, and also trying to figure out how do I make time for YouTube. So it's just a lot. So it's a good place to be in, I think, but it's also just a lot to juggle and figure out. So on that note, I will leave you all with that. This is the first video that I'm just posting. I'm just posting this just to post it. Like sometimes you gotta throw something out there and then just let it, that builds the habit, Also too, like, I'll be honest, like I was having a lot of fun with the videos I was making a few months ago, like running around during the day, just shooting these random videos, just kind of having fun with it. Like I was having fun. And then I thought it was going to get even more ramped up as soon as I went on these trips and got all these film photos and went to Zion National Park and Utah. Like St. George is beautiful. Everywhere you look, there's just these red rocks. It's beautiful. So I just kind of bummed that I was like starting to really build momentum, I thought, for me. And then it just, boom, on a dime, stopped. So trying to get that back. Energy's been a little iffy lately, just because I've had it's been a lot, and I'm like a little tired from just like life things kind of taking over. My girlfriend and I have said, like, we've just had a lot of big life decisions to make, like really adulting, and now it's like I feel like we can finally come down from that. So on that note, I'm gonna really leave you guys now. Go shoot, go have fun, and be safe. And we'll see you guys in the next one.